opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, the former Houston Cougar, Case Keenum.
And what a career he had for the Cougars. How about over 5,000 yards passing in 3 seasons there, each of 3 seasons? And it hasn't stopped because last year in Minnesota, 2017 for the Vikings, over 3,500 yards. Went 11-3 as a starter. He still has the magic.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on the...
That's caught at the 25.
That ball. Oh, they're still up on that field.
For a Broncos score. Jake Butt, 70 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Hit stick, bro.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his first look is incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little.
Looking for Watkins.
Give me that,
and it's
baby.
intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And down inside the 15 he goes. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Now play fake here on 1st down. It's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You somehow force it in there, it's going to be tipped up and picked off.
This is Booker on the dump ball. And it's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here's the flags. This is going to give him a 1st down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Accept.
Give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Now at 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On the handoff, this is Booker.
Yeah.
And he's able to tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Getting 4 on the carry there. It's Second and goal from the 1. Thomas, the lone receiver left. Back to throw. And this is caught from Bronco touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So second and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. Second down is always kind of that. Do they throw it? Do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
I think at least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Now Mahomes, complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
Damn,
An
bro.
11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but the guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion at the first down.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 at the first down.
They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep, ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
They go play fake. Mahomes, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. And they're on the move as they face it. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Mahomes again here on second and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Shaquille Barrett coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
And someone's been up to the test so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon. And guess what? I think they're just going to put their ears back now and get off the field after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion.
Too early.
Counting
I
on
missed it.
is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And he's going to get this one down the edge of the red zone.
Fuck out of you.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL.
And down goes Keenum and sacked. D. Ford not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been the first half to forget. A second down carry for Booker. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they should have passed passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
To throw is Keenum. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. More from the desert after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis to this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Yeah, baby.
Touchdown, Denver. Deshaun Hamilton, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 21-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on and forced another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's been my observation has been this Friday play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep the defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. Only the 2nd quarter, about a time to change things. They'll run. This is Hunt, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Spinning past him. And then goes with a juke. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Keenum. They set up the screen to Booker. And he's got this down to the 35. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Keenum now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now Keenum. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the inside the 20 before brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
This throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always said that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. McManus's point after is good, and the route is on here in this first half. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Split about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Let's just feel it at the goal line. That's a pretty good return here to get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there was a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But
and a defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
it is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. In front of versus training camp. Knock the ball free, take it from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge of the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance, his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged. I wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Holy shit. Damn.
A big-time return there, 40 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Keenum on 1st down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like the 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A little juke. Finding room to the 20.
Damn
They
it.
got 29 yards that time.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well. And they pick up big yardage.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders from 6 yards away. And the Broncos head on.
But this is really simple. Let's just say it. This quarterback is on fire. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the football. What a day for him.
McManus on to kick this one off. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas Kansas City. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders look a little off kilter there when he threw there.
I don't think he's being overly critical there. He just analyzes it. He gets his shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use the conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Thomas. And they get down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll push this forward to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And it's going to drop this out to Williams. Williams loses the football. The Broncos say they had it. They do. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Keenum now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Keenum here off the bootleg. Left side here to Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Jones. And he's able to get to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. Very one-sided affair. They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. Now he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver goal. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And probably the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that to try to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This is field at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for it here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself upset to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down, you punch it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Another wayward pass. They started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he loses the football a second time. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Let's go, baby.
This isn't where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Following a fumble recovery, it's Keenum. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
They did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So they dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
And a flag comes down.
And that's a flag.
Falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Dude, how do you jump?
Completion almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Now it's Keenum. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. In for the score. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will extend this big lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggle here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. See the word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis is symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it. The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But that allows for his offensive line.
Now, loose football.
Yeah.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
As I say, this game hasn't exactly been won for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here. Now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. There he goes inside the 10. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score for yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Sanders has got it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 26 yards. And the Broncos capitalize on a fumble and turn it into 6.
And now we're at that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he's just singing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
The fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. It's
But
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
Oh, she's at least
She's on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by one more. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out to the Chiefs offensive unit, ready to do battle again. And they had a fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this round.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these players are really the next week trying to get some momentum going.
He lost 6 there on the first down play. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. D'Anthony Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Mahomes now throw. Mahomes hit.
That ball, baby.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, they get epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaker is up, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play, we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just handed it. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It's definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's right. And that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And now here comes Kansas Kansas City. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're coaching this final drive of a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Mahomes hit.
Oh, yeah,
Football. It's picked up by the Broncos. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
and with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. It's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the
Yeah,
football.
an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And Denver getting set to take field. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel after the key word there. It should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And you hear that? You hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
That lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's spelled it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will extend this big lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Perfect.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left. Because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how
Another one, baby.
They do. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down the farm. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their
Play,
total.
bro.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shot at the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Perfect again. Bam.
This is fielded a couple of yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Do I have the ball?
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real
I didn't see
positive.
because I
Just
have the
scored.
football.
Now they go down.
Bam.
Ball free, get it back. They
do
get a
have
chance
the
to
ball.
really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot.
Wild.
No, not running. Keenum wants to throw. His throw is incomplete.
How many times we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make the play on first down.
And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh,
They're
baby.
going to pick up there at 22.
Go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this.
But right now,
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
and a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it. But think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came sing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Let's just feel it at the goal line. Now a hit and loose
Oh,
football.
fuck. He dropped it
And
again.
his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And careless with the football there on the kick return.
One thing I love about going to practices is trying to get coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Throwing now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. David Amerson is there on the coverage defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Keenum. And they go again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much blocked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by one more. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Let's just feel it at the goal line. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty markers down. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Receiving team.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not great starting field position as well.
Mahomes now on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And it's third down.
Had the right idea. They're trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. That interception sets them up already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to the block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. That's nothing, Charles. You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks who might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it on the other side, is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age
Play is
stuff.
under review.
No, it's not. You said it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
McManus now for the extra point.
I get it back.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead.
Never mind. I want to get it back behind the road. I want.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no running back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes around to the 25-yard line.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted at 13.
get 3 in a contest.
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
Then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings there.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. They'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go, bros. End the game.
Here we go now. Blue 45.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mahomes will try again on second down. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The storyline of this one, Charles,